All right, so welcome everyone once again to the fourth annual Australian Go Congress. My name is Josh, more commonly known as Dwyrin on YouTube, and I am fortunate enough to be able to be joining this wonderful individual who I'm sure many of you all know, but can go ahead and tell everyone who you are.
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone. I'm Younggil, a professional 8-dan player from Korea, but living in Sydney, Australia now. And I hope you will enjoy watching this game with commentaries. Okay, thank you.
Now, the players have already started. I can go there really quickly and you can take a peek at them like so. You can see here on the center that they started off with 4-4 in the lower right. Or left, sorry, my bad. I don't know my directions.
Then white goes here. Okay, so far, nothing special.
Well, this is actually a little bit special nowadays because
that's right.
It's very AI inspired.
So used to be like just play here or here, but this one nowadays it's a kind of a common move now. So
white approaches on the inside.
And then black pincer this way.
This way it's working nice with this enclosure.
Yeah, that's right. So for example, if black just play here, where would you go for white? Josh?
Well, if you don't want to play here and risk getting pincered, could probably just take a 2-space or a 3 depending on how
that's right. I think so. So that's why black just played here, and then black can still develop this area.
Now, one thing we probably expect, white is very likely not going to be jumping out because the Giuseppe there tends to be rather awkward. So I guess we're going to assume it's going to go into the 3-3 or reapproach.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so this one is common, but since white is thinking, I think white might choose other way. For example, white can go this way, this way. Oh.
Okay, he's exactly what I said he probably wasn't going to do.
Oh, really? Okay.
He jumped out.
Okay, right.
Now, this is very unusual to me because I have no idea how you could try to use this one stone. Especially since this one's farther away and not here, for example, where you might have an easy follow-up with a shoulder hit or something.
Yeah, that's right. So it's very unusual, actually, especially when black pins are this way. Okay, so that's what white's plan.
I do also want to point out that, let's see, is it black? Yes, black is an Australian 7-dan.
Yeah.
And in order to get that particular rank here in Australia, you have to win a national tournament, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a little bit more involved, but essentially you don't just... You can't just enter saying, I'm 7-dan on Taijam, so I'm going to enter 7-dan in the
that's
tournament.
right. Yeah, 7-dan in Australia is something special. Maybe in everywhere in the world, probably. Yeah. So anyway, the Zhou Wei, the black player, he's one of the strongest player in Australia, and then he's from China, and he was insane in China.
Oh, okay.
Then he had a really good chance of becoming a pro. But anyway, now he just came here and he lived in Melbourne, and he's studying science.
Okay.
So anyway, white player on the other hand, I'm not quite sure. Actually, I've never seen him before, so he's probably a new player, or he came from other states, in Australia.
Right.
I will explain. I will introduce him later on when I have some information about him.
Okay. Back to the game though. This one stone seems very unusual because it seems like you're just kind of inviting black.
Yeah, that's right.
Take more of your territory here. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with this one stone.
So I guess for example, if black plays here, then it's a good balanced shape.
Right.
And then white just wanted to exchange something like this, but still they are quite not really solid yet. So one can still easily embed something like this or like this. So it's not yet black's territory.
That's one thing that I've always felt very uncomfortable with this 2-space because of how easy it is to go back and
that's right. So actually, if you just play here, then it's hard to play, hard to manage afterwards because white can easily invade.
Right.
Yeah. So, but this one is actually good for the future, like for example in the center or on the side. So it has some pros and cons. So, but anyway, black. Oh, okay, black exchange there. So yeah, but anyway, if black just answer here, I think white can maybe play something like this. And in this case, the exchange might be useful, and also I can make it a good shape with something like this. Yeah, so that's why black just exchanged here, and white answered. Yeah. So that one, sometimes white also play something like this. It's kind of more a flexible shape, but then but this one is better when you want to jump into the corner.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's why white chose this way. But the exchange would be good for black. Do you think? Yeah.
Nutlers on Twitch actually brings up an interesting point. He was surprised that white actually played over here first. His first instinct apparently was to, instead of playing this, to block the extension.
I think so, yeah, right. So black just answered here. Okay. So now, this one.
Is that something that black should be looking forward to then, trying to get like Sente out of this result if possible?
I think so, yeah. I think both of them really want to take Sente from here. And so this one is actually, like if black goes here, white can do easily attach here. But in this case, black doesn't have to answer. They're already connected. So it's more solid. And then he wanted to probably fight if white doesn't keep going. Yeah. So where would you like to go, Josh, if you are white now? Would you just play somewhere else, as you said? Or?
Well, I feel like we have to use this somehow before black, for example, tries to do anything to even re-attack us. So shouldn't we go back to your idea and try and do something here first?
I think so, that's possible. And maybe, so locally this one might be a good idea, but I'm not sure if this group would be still be okay or not.
Because it seems that something like anything like just jumping out here would be too slow and just inviting black to take more territory.
Yeah. I wouldn't like to do that. Oh, so in the actual game, white just played here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why maybe even if it's not, probably white could also play like this. So then it's really easy to settle with just this. It's easy to make eye shape.
Right.
So it's a little bit not sure. So black might go here, or black has another option like this. Yeah, but I think this might be better because black doesn't want to help white develop this. So anyway, this one, black needs to play around here. Otherwise, I can just cap, and it's like really good shape. And also, the point is that they are settled quite easily. So black
now,
needs to play
the differences between this move, for example, and the one that you said over here. If you play here, would it be safe to say that we're like committing to an attack over here because we're intentionally making the stone stronger?
Yeah. You mean okay?
Because we anticipate white responding, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I should answer this way. Black might go. Yeah, that's another. Actually, it's just still possible, and probably white might have to answer like this or this, maybe something like this. And so compared to like this one, then now there's no weakness. They're all linked, but in this case actually there's some problem here. Right. So and also this is like kind of more solid than before, so it should be maybe just like this, I think. But everyone has different ideas and then plans and strategies. So I can't say this is.
So black does go with yours.
Okay. All right. So what do you think?
And now this is always a tough decision because we played over here. We would like to start being greedy and taking more on the right. But the question is, if black comes up again, is that severe for us?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's like if white player thought. It's okay. White can like survive anyway. Then white might go here. But if white cannot go here, if white has to do somewhere, but it's really hard to find a nice place here. Right. Yeah, it's already something wrong. So even if white goes here, it's hard to make a good shape, and also black doesn't have to answer. Black can easily play something like this, and or maybe even just go here.
Yeah.
So I don't think that this is a good opening for white.
Yeah, this is a very unusual shape. I wonder if he actually has like experience playing this a lot in his regular games, or if this is something he just decided to try against ostensibly Australia's #1 player.
Yeah. So.
So he is just trying to settle.
I see. Okay. So. So for example, if I goes here, then Josh said you said maybe something around here would be good because black can cut off or cap.
Yeah.
So, and it's kind of blocked here already, so that's why I just did that. So maybe black doesn't have to answer now. Right?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Since these two stones are already like pretty strong, it might be better to get in the pincer that you're referring to now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Especially as an amateur player, it's always like tough to see if you want to continue playing here because you're not always certain who's going to get sente if you keep committing.
That's right. So for example, if black answers here, and black should answer again. Now I can actually come back.
Right.
So then they are still quite useful. So, but black just go there.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe he thought if white goes here first, then now it's okay, and then maybe it's a bit heavy. So he doesn't like that. So that's why. But anyway, then if I were black, I would just go here. So again, like everybody has different thought. So I cannot say this is wrong. It's just still good.
Well, the question that I would have in that variation where you were going to pincer and you said black might feel uncomfortable being heavy.
Yeah.
If white responds there again, couldn't you just like play
that's
another
right.
move
Yeah,
elsewhere?
yeah. That's just still fine. Yeah.
Because I mean, he's going after one stone and you're taking larger points.
That's right. Actually, that's a better idea. Yeah, Josh. So if white goes here, you can play some errors again. So it's really light. So you don't need to care. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway,
the actual game is going as you predicted.
Yep. Then in this case, probably black. Yeah, since black already played, black needs to keep going. So
yeah,
this is I think it is the only way.
And it does.
And then white can come back. So if there's no exchange, actually white could also peep here in center. That might be useful when white come here or connect here. But after this, black doesn't have to answer because they already connected. So maybe this one is a little bit too much, I guess. So would you like to go here, Josh?
I absolutely would. Well, actually, it'd be a little bit tough because even if black gets another move here, I know this stone can live.
Yeah.
And I would, as Notlish pointed out much earlier in the chat, I'm also very worried about the extension there.
Yeah, that's right. This is also really big. So.
Because if black actually does get that extension, aren't we like committing to having to go back and like live here or something? It seems tough to figure out how to deal with like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in this case, even if I can live here, it's
the
more.
Influence.
Then that's right. Black can make a huge territory there. So that's why white is thinking about the next move. So I can either go here. So white shouldn't probably play one more move here because it's too slow and slack.
For my part, I would be wanting to play on top of the board, I have to say.
Yeah, so I mean around here. Okay, then probably because white didn't answer, black might want to keep going. And I thought about this because like if white goes here, black can just go here. And if black just go, then white can jump and still fight. So, and if I try to run away, now black can just make a two-space extension.
Right.
Yeah. Or just maybe answer here and then they are probably in trouble later on. Oh, I see. So I played here. Okay, that's also a possible move.
It's very aggressive, trying to take like a lot of this immediately. But I mean, it's probably going to be sente because you don't want your opponent to try to surround your corner. Yeah, that's right.
I think black needs to keep going here. So this one is a kind of you try to get a rhythm. So for example, if black just jumps, white can also jump.
Right.
So, but the problem is it's a little bit thin. So for example, if black goes here, white needs
Then
to
there's the
answer.
Aji of
Yeah,
the
that's right.
cut.
This one.
Yeah.
And, well, here then it's hard to make a good shape from this position. So that's why this one I don't think white would go here. But if I can manage somehow, then it would be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, this group is being surrounded. If surrounded by somehow, then black has to live inside. So I think black needs to go out and separate white into groups.
Seems like whatever's going to happen, this is going to probably set the tone for a lot of the mid-game fighting that we're going to see.
Yeah. So anyway, this one looks like after that, black can pip. Now at the moment there's some bad arch there might be, but actually locally black can do something like this and cut off. So for example, if it's a bad exchange, but for example, if there's an exchanges like this, I mean when there's no problem linking, then black can actually go here and then they are cut off now. But anyway, black wouldn't like to do that because white can still come into the corner. So the corner is not secured. So let's see. Actually, it looks like it's this move it seems to be better than I expected. So I didn't expect white should go here, but it seems to be okay. And sometimes black also exchange this, but I don't think it's a good exchange at the moment, right? Still it's open.
And then it still allows white to try to get over top of your group again.
Yeah, that's right. So if black doesn't want to exchange something like this, black can also attach and do something like this.
And then maybe white has to jump out again?
Yeah, jump out again. So this one looks like it's a little bit helping white.
Yeah,
so
about to say, danger here. It seems like we're about to get fifth line territory.
If black has to push, then actually white is fine. So if black goes here now, they become stronger now. So white can fight. Oh, I see. I've never expected this one. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting move. So the meaning is, I think, if white answer here. Black might want to pip.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can't be a good exchange, right? And even if black pip, white can actually still fight, but black can also get some rhythm by now. Black can attach here, or Atari and attach. So that's I think what black wants, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not. So because usually they are already strong, so this might help white. What do you think?
I'm gonna assume that he probably saw your first variation and just didn't like that enough to try something else. Like he feels like he has to be more aggressive here in order to get something done.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, so so where should white go now? So white doesn't want to connect, obviously, and if white captures, black wouldn't answer, so black might go here.
Yeah, because he's already out.
Yeah, he has a one kind of free move. But if white doesn't answer, then black can cut here anytime, and then it's a kind of picnic call because for black really nothing to lose. So it's a little bit hard. Oh, I see. So white just push up here, which means white wanted to cut, right? Okay, white just play here exactly. So play Atari and So what do you think about this to here?
White is settling, which seems like it's going to be a little bit more tough for black to continuing to apply pressure here later on. But since we just ended with this exchange, it looks like we're going back into the offer of allowing white to start making the fifth line again.
But anyway, compared to the previous variation, but it's still like, even if it's kind of settled, white only has one eye, and black shape is better than before. Least, with the tiger's mouth, so it's a bit easier. So maybe it was probably a good idea for black. So not bad at least. But one thing white gains is actually white can now prepare in center. Yeah, anytime.
Oh, because yeah.
Yeah, because white has a stone here.
Mm-hmm.
So if white, for example, come here, then white can easily live inside now. So it's like practically it's already settled now.
Mm.
Oh, I see. White jumps here. Oh, I don't get the point.
Maybe he assumed that if he plays here, he was
might-
actually going
yeah.
to get cut off, and
Yep.
then his center group, because
Okay.
as you point out, only has one eye, would be attacked again.
That's right. That's
If,
right.
Black decides to come out against it again.
That's right. So still, like actually, this is not really important, I think, because even
Yeah.
if black goes here, like black can only make about 10 points, only 10 points. Yeah. So and white can run away, but probably the white player thought.
Yeah, and Black identified
Okay,
that.
yeah, right. Black doesn't answer. So anyway, white might go here now.
Would you really though? Because your 2 stones now are kind of getting surrounded. If Black continues to play here, aren't these gonna just get killed off?
I'm not sure. You mean like this one is white can?
Because you said that White might play a follow-up in the corner,
Yeah.
but at that point, isn't White getting completely surrounded with these 2 stones?
Yeah, but why can because why cannot save all of them, but why can still play something like this? And if black really wants to capture and cut off, black can do that. But black can capture this, but white can also capture this. So I don't think that's big enough for black. So
Okay.
but anyway, white doesn't want that, so white just play here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's quite practical style of play. Okay. So anyway, this is quite practical because I said it's not important, but it's just still a good, not good, but it's a kind of big place.
Right.
Yeah. Not really urgent, but right, this is the right way. So what can white do?
My first thought was to just go back and Hane again.
Yeah, that's right. I think so. Then probably black might just connect. Then black can exchange here in center.
Mm-hmm.
So now black has center. So what do you think about the result? Like here.
I'm actually quite happy with this for Black because we got to settle here in Sente. So now we can once again go back to
that's right. Yeah.
a large
Move. Yeah, that's right. I agree with you because now black is quite strong, and then like now this one is like small. It's an end game again,
right?
And still like they are looks alright, but black can always come in here and invade here. So it's not white territory yet.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a really good idea for white. So maybe because even if white goes here, black wouldn't really play like this.
Yeah.
And if black goes, white can just spend one more move. But anyway, that's alright. Okay, so white played here. I think that's kind of right move. Or one idea is like after that, if black cuts, I think black should cut. Then white just play somewhere else. So, it's already open, and if black cut capture, white can still connect. Somehow it's hard for black to make a co-fight. And if black goes here, also white can just connect underneath. And even white can just play somewhere else again, because white can always go here, and this might be center. So probably black might just go somewhere else now.
I see.
But this is also big. What do you think?
So Black did connect.
Yeah, black just connect. White should extend. So then, would you like to play just somewhere else now?
I would absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know where to go. Probably this.
Seems like the approach would force your opponent to try and pincer you, because if he just backs off, and then you get to expand into that seems really, really good for Black.
So probably white can think about pincering around here.
What do you think about that in general? Because ideally, a lot of players would like to get the extension, but they would feel uncomfortable trying to handle any kind of like pincer in here.
Oh, I see. You mean for black?
Yeah.
Ah, so in that case, actually, black could also counter pincer, and black can still fight. Black wants something like this. But if black doesn't want this, then if black can just go here, as you mentioned. So I just thought about this because after that, black can play something like this, and it's similar, but I think it's a slightly better position. But if black just go there, white can go, and it's kind of limited. I feel like, so maybe not. So, but by the way, white didn't go here. White
He's connected, and then black got to Hane.
I think that also makes sense because it is a center, so white can make it center here again, then they are quite heavy. So I think that's what white wants. So this makes sense. So black should go there.
I see.
So can white go here? Okay, you mean okay, sorry, this one looks big. That's right. Maybe white should answer, I think, So because this one is quite painful, even if white is already alive. So for the center. So actually black is quite strong, so that's why I think this is better. Anyway, now black goes here. If this is working, that would be good. If black has to go, it's ideal, but obviously black wouldn't do that. Black, okay, white just exchanges here. Black can fight this way and probably cut. And maybe capture now. But if white can fight now, that would be okay, but looks like white needs to play one more move here. So even if white can cut, black can go and white played here anyway. So because white can't play like this, it's too bad. So white go. Okay, then black has to go here. So where would you play for white? So maybe white can attack here first. Or white can. Would you like to capture or connect?
I guess since we're trying to put pressure on here, we'd probably want to capture.
Yeah, that's right.
So that way this isn't
Yeah,
center.
that's right. Yeah, I think so. So white might, if white doesn't want this, white should cut. I don't think it's working, right? So for example, black can push again, or black can even just go here.
Yeah,
white needs to leave in go 10, and black can still push up and go out. So now, all of a sudden, white is in trouble. You can say.
Right. So the actual game, black did drop down.
Yeah, that's right. But this is the only move I can think of. So, I think that one, maybe from here, it's a little bit too much. Probably it's like the white player's style of play, but since I didn't. Black just attach. Is it better? Okay, so black can live without any trouble for sure. Like this, but
isn't it?
It's actually quite strong, and white might just go here now, right? Or cut.
If white does settle, don't you have to protect the cut immediately?
Yeah, but if white goes here, then later on, white. If white cut here later, black will just give away. So, but it doesn't really matter. Black might still have to take care of his own group now. So this is center, so probably black should go. Well, it looks like white is okay. They are quite strong now, right? What do you think?
Seems like it would be tough to actually use the wall if black's making shape right above it, though.
It looks like white can still play, isn't it? So it's white's turn, so I can extend somewhere. White can't go maybe too far because they're not really strong yet.
Right.
But anyway, I think it's still better. So maybe black doesn't want to make a bad exchange, so he just chose this one. And but white can still play. So if white goes here, then black's plan is just Atari underneath. So, oh, I see. I just cut here. It's a very strong move.
Now this fight seems to be escalating rather quickly, so I'm going to flip back over to both players. So I was curious to see if either of them
Yeah, that's right.
if they seemed worried about what's going on. But they both seem probably rather calm about the whole thing. I'm a little bit surprised at.
Okay, so that's why, yeah. Actually, black has to go this way.
Right.
And black, I think it's a wrong choice. And then because white cut, black has a chance to cut here again. So I think white missed out a good chance. So white should have just like connect and block here first.
And then take the wall.
Yeah, then white can settle. So I'm not sure. So that's why black cut here. White needs to go out. So there's no other way around.
So black has 22 minutes and well, essentially 22 for both players. I'm being
Okay,
told.
right. Okay, right.
So they had 40 minutes to start with.
So now, what can white do? It's pretty hard.
This is rapidly going out of any kind of comfort zone that I might have in terms of having any kind of expectation of how this is going to resolve itself.
Yeah, white in trouble, looks like. So again. If white wants to fight, actually white has to fight since white cuts. But the problem is black can actually play here in center.
Yeah.
Then that's a big problem because if white has to Atari, it's a dead shape. White can't live. But if white wants to live, then white should play something like this.
Well, now even if he's alive, he's hurting the outside.
Which now white can't Atari here and it's already quite bad. And black can easily live now. So can white can also maybe try this way. No, it's too hard. Or white can also maybe try this way, probably. Atari here. And then try to connect here first. If black has to go, then white can settle. What do you think?
Does he have to make that exchange first?
I mean this one?
Does black have to make this exchange first? As opposed to playing
yeah,
over
that's
here?
right. So it looks like black can go here. So it's not working. So if it's not working, then what can white do? It's really hard. White should maybe just go here. But black can capture. So nothing white can gain. And if I Atari here now, black can just connect.
So in the actual game, white extended up and then black. Yeah.
So now it's pretty hard for white. White had a really, I think it's good chance. I just missed out. Oh, okay, white just extends here. I think that's the only way actually, but the problem is now if black goes here or maybe here, okay, maybe just good enough. Or even black can do something like this.
Oh, yeah.
So since white has no cross thread, nothing really, then it's a big problem now. But white can't block here because it's just that shape. White can't live. So probably the game. White is in trouble now. Let's see what white can do. Anyway, black has a value of the center and then side. So usually white can do something here, but the getting the right timing is not easy. Even if I can live inside, black can do some air with center. So I can't always. I can't say. It's bad or good or.
There's something that Cho Hyun actually said yesterday. She was going on about the importance of the center and how apparently it was a little bit late in her career as a professional that she truly understood the value of stuff in the center. And it seems like in this game, especially with this opening being more center oriented, this current exchange not really mattering so much what lives over here because there's so much damage and strength being given to black in the center that we're kind of just like seeing that repeated.
Actually, even if I can exchange here first, looks like black can
throwing.
Yeah. So it's kind of that shape, isn't it? Yeah. No other move. Yeah, White is really in trouble actually.
So do you suppose that it's entirely possible that this game might actually be ending soon? Because
I think so. Yeah. Endings.
like if we live, we're in trouble, and if we don't, well, that's self-explanatory.
Yeah. Actually, now White doesn't have any like a good choice, good options for White, and sometimes White can just like sacrifice and then gain something, gain some errors. But in this case, actually, center is not blocked, and Black can go everywhere, and it's already Black's territory, and so nothing really White can do. And so White attack here.
Okay. And then the take means the force move there is gone.
Yeah, right. So then I think that this should be the only move. Or White can also go here, but anyway, same thing. And okay, Black can just go here now. Then this is that. Something, if White can do something nice, that'll be okay. Okay, White can do something like this.
So you just can't keep Black in.
Yeah, it was pretty hard. Or Black can even just push up here. And just, still center. So...
Very tough game for White.
Yeah, that's right. So actually, if Black just cut here first, then it would be the same. So, which means this connection was not working, and especially this one is not working. So, why should I choose the other way around? But anyway, I think now, White has a really good chance. Yeah, because Black just attached here. But this one. So maybe I thought White just wanted to exchange here first and then go.
Right.
Yeah, maybe because then. But actually, even if White goes here now, card Black should still fight. Black can still fight actually. So it's wrong in the time. Anyway.
So for some weaker players, for example, that were just looking for something simple to get out of this. I suppose this lesson here about being willing to kind of get rid of the stones that don't matter and just extend would be a good one. Essentially, just like get rid of your junk rather than try to save everything.
So this one is like kind of a strong move. Now White wants to fight because actually it makes sense because White can exchange at any time, but that's a little bit too much.
But it does invite a lot of complication.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, Black is stronger than it looks. Attack here, and then did White go?
Yeah. So
I see. White just played
just
here. Okay, yeah. Maybe that's probably the best way at the moment. But it's too bad. Yeah, they are really keystones and.
So if this is how the game's gonna play out, isn't White going to have to defend this? And is that Sente for Black then, having to respond?
Yeah. Because White can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad. So White might have to go. And White can try this way because if Black Hane, White can attach. I'm not sure if it's working. Black can.
Oh, can he?
Even if I can capture this, it's quite small already. And still, there's some better. Black can actually leave now.
Right.
So it's not working. Probably White needs to go around here. I don't know why Black is thinking. Probably he's thinking of something nice.
I'm assuming he's thinking about between that and going back and making certain that this isn't surrounded.
That's right.
And then seeing like, is this going to be okay?
Right. Yeah, probably right. Because he might worry that if White gets back, it's like kind of it's a long game. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And as pointed out earlier, the push here is still pretty strong.
That's right. Yeah, that's even actually a stronger move. So Actually here, like, black can do something. So for example, if black has many cross threads, then black can make a core fight like this. Yeah. So it's another problem for white. So even if I can win the core in this case, then white can get some point, and then white can cut here later on. But if black has a really nice cross thread, then black can still try. So yeah, I think you're right here. Black is thinking about this. I think this is just good enough, but it's even better maybe. Let's see. So where would you go if you are playing like this game?
I would be afraid of being surrounded here and giving development, so I'm leaning towards this one.
Okay, so you're like fighting. Yeah. I think that there might be right way. If it's possible, then the result might be better, but it's maybe a bit more complicated. But
see, that's often where I come into trouble, because I thought playing here would lead to less complication when I don't let my opponents surround me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, not taking care of these stones, and
right,
that does lead to more complication.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, if I just play here and then play normally, then actually black is in the lead, but not far. Yeah. So I can still play. So that's why it makes sense. So he's obviously probably thinking about this. Anyway, now white has to fight, otherwise it's too bad. But now, it's quite hard.
Looking after too many things at once.
Yeah. And even like this one, still black has some, good move here, so white is really, really busy now. So let's see. He's happy with this.
Going after the simple variation.
Yeah, right. I think so. Same. Yeah. So I can go here, or I can also play around here. But even if I place around here, it's not white's territory. That's the problem, right? Yeah. And eventually, black actually can go this way. So, black is thinking about this, something. To take center, maybe not.
It seems like this would make me a little bit nervous, because I'm connecting my group up with a small knight. So I'd be worried that even if I do try to take something over in here, maybe there's threats over here for invasion.
Yeah, so that's why like locally this is like better shape. But maybe probably this might be better. Yeah, the right way, because if black goes here now, actually white doesn't have to save. I can just play maybe around here. So after that, cutting is kind of nothing, because they already settled.
Right.
So I don't understand why.
Alright, so for now we're just gonna settle.
Yeah. Anyway, black played here now. And white needs to play now, right?
Yeah, that goes back to what we were just discussing. Like, do you extend
this far? Yeah.
Well, that's probably a little bit too far from here, but
I think so,
like, do you try to extend, or
Yeah,
that feels really bad. If you play something that's slow, you also still have like pokes later, and
that's right.
Yeah, I don't know where to play for white right now.
It's pretty hard. It's always like hard.
Like usually you would want to use your influence to try to counterattack, but he made sure that actually can't happen.
Yeah, that's right. So usually, like normally in this sort of case, white usually has some more stones around here, and white could actually go far. But now they are quite thin and has no power really. So it's hard to choose next one. Or maybe I can think about exchanging this. I'm gonna tire here. So if black has to connect, then maybe I can go a little bit further because they are now stronger. So, but it looks like black can go here, right? And then do something like this.
Chat comes up with their own proverbs. When in doubt, play elsewhere.
That works well. Yeah.
But playing,
Let's see what will happen. So where do you go now? How do you attack? Black can actually now attack white.
I mean, I would think that black could attack this very, very lightly, even something far back
I
over
think
here.
So. Yeah, that would be a good idea. In this case, one probably needs to run away. Then black is really happy.
Yeah.
So why can't can't choose this way? I think one needs to do something here, even if white cannot make a really good shape. Oh wait, oh I see. I was thinking about. Okay, this is a big place. But,
it doesn't show that this is completely live in case there's like any doubt in White's mind. Maybe he's gonna try to
attack this.
Yeah.
Black has one eye only.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, okay, black just connected here. Because, but if maybe I don't know if black has to connect. This is purely just like end game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's big, but it's still end game. So black doesn't have to answer.
Alright, white goes on the corner.
So maybe now black doesn't have to answer now.
Yeah, he's already alive, right?
Yeah, but this one is actually big. Actually, black can live inside. He like this. Black can live in center anyway. So black doesn't have to. Oh, but just black goes here. This is big.
So that might have been an opportunity to go back and play a larger point.
Yeah, right. So still, like, even if white made an exchange here in center, white feel like white should still play another move, right? I don't know. Far away.
10 minutes left for white.
I see.
They still look relatively calm.
Yeah, right.
I mean, white especially. He's just kind of like leaning back and looking at the board.
Yeah.
I would be freaking out at this point.
Looks like white playing around this.
What's interesting is the minute he actually played the move, you notice him like look at his opponent. That's something that I always thought was interesting from Lee Sedol's interview after the whole AlphaGo thing.
He just
That,
watched.
like, even if we're not aware of it, we're always looking to see like how our opponent is thinking about our moves.
That's right. So because you can get some hint. So when like Lee Chang-ho was like number one, then it's hard difficult for his opponent to see like read Lee Chang-ho's face and then his mind. So he has no,
Alright, so he played there.
no expressions. So white just go here. Oh, I keep block. Okay, so maybe I don't think it's really important, but maybe it's a safe way. So black can just go here. White needs to save, and then this is, for example, now it's unsettled, but black can settle. So it's really easy way and then safe way, I think. So black can come back anytime. Yes, soon. So
In Go, you need a poker face as record? Yes, or you need to be a good actor.
yeah, right.
Like if your opponent plays something and you don't think it works very well, look really, really worried.
Yeah.
That way they feel very, very confident.
Yeah. So you don't, that's right.
And
then play here. White is very patient. It's not easy to play like this. But anyway, if I just, for example, play like this, still there's a big
look how.
So that's why it's really quite painful for white. White might not answer.
Oh, so he's not. It looks like the way that black's playing here, he's not interested in like seeing like where a large point is or whatever. He's just trying to like unsettle the next group
That's
and like
right,
see what he can get out of that.
Yeah, I think so. So since white is unsettled, then even if white goes here, something like this, it's still not fully settled. It's like, for example, if black goes here, it's still white has only one eye.
He jumps instead.
Okay, I think that's a better way. But now I think it's time for black to go somewhere else. Here or here, right?
Because we can't see how like in one move to try to like surround this or poke at the shape again.
That's right. So now anyway, this one is still like kind of good place. So it's a bit low. And now I can easily attach and do something, but
Black actually
I see.
He's not done.
Not done yet. I thought it's done, but
He is aggressive.
Yeah.
I guess that's how he got his 7 done.
Yeah.
Never backing off.
Yeah. Or maybe he just wanted to make sure that, for example, if white has to run away, then while white is running away,
Oh.
just like make sure it's all black's territory,
Mm.
and so it's like no hope. Yeah, hopeless for white. That's what he wants. Or maybe he can just play some errors now. Maybe just exchange is beneficial. Anyway, I think white should answer. It's too big.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, you lose your own land.
But now, if you just have a look at the board, we can just make a simple calculation. So, for example, this is center for black,
Mm-hmm.
and white has only 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
10, not sure, 10, 2. So white has like less than 20 points now.
Mm.
And this is already, even if there's some bad arch there, but still we can say it's about 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
So black has this much, this and center, and black has obviously more potential because white has a
That's a
weaker
weaker.
group. Yeah, so it's already pretty hard for white to catch up at this point. Nothing really white can do at this moment.
Mm-mm. Oh.
Oh, he's fighting like this.
Oh, he's gonna. Okay.
Okay, so white wants to take center. So what black needs to do is cut first.
Makes sense. Mm.
But actually that's better for white. White can make a push like rhythm. So this one is probably a little bit too much. Black doesn't have to go this way. Well, black can also think about just extending here.
Oh.
Then if white connects, then black can block. So white can't really run away. And since this group is already alive, it's a bit hard. And white can't go back because then black doesn't need to cut.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, black already cut. Then maybe black might just Atari. Again, white didn't have to cut.
Seems like at this point the position will be resolved again and we can play elsewhere.
Yeah. But it looks like actually black doesn't have to play, but because it's like still like safe away, so he wanted to make sure everything is clear here, and then black can do some errors. But maybe this could be the right way because black is already in the lead, and white is happy, I think. So now it's really time for black to do some errors.
Seems like white's mostly alive at this point.
Yeah, mostly alive. But still, mostly alive. Yeah, that's maybe too much. Like,
Yeah.
at the moment. So black can now maybe approach here,
Mm-hmm.
or even I don't know. It's just
Take the 3-3.
yeah, very popular anyway.
Very popular nowadays. Yes.
I don't know if that's good or not at the moment. And also, like, there's some bad archie here. Like, for example, if black goes here, it looks like one needs to answer. Simply black can just
Yeah.
play here and then cut off.
If Australia had a pro system, then
yeah.
black would be one of them.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he would be one of them. But okay.
Yes, go and take the 3-3. Just grab more points for
Yeah,
himself.
but Australia has like the gold population is really small, and then at the moment, and so I don't think it will happen in the near future. But let's see.
The 3-3 is actually very interesting nowadays because there's so many different Joseki that it's kind of tough to figure out which way you want to block.
Yeah, that's right. So there's still like it's not yet done, so still like some new variations. Nearly every day or every week. So, okay, why just chose normal one?
Simple variation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's the easiest way. So, like original Joseki is like this, but this is the kind of bad exchange because it helps white. So black just push it here first. Actually, black doesn't have to because the meaning is if white goes here and if black has to block, then it's bad because this blocking here is center. So, but now actually black can just push here now, but yeah, he play here first, and yeah, it's time to go around here. Where would you like to go, Josh?
Well, at this point, it looks like black would have Sente in this result. So it's probably nice time to go back and poke at the shape.
Yeah, this one would be good. Or maybe because you're quite wide, maybe black would like to play around here. So
Black's played pretty aggressively though, lately. So I'm not sure if he would just play something like this. Though that would certainly be more in line, because a lot, especially with the AI play nowadays, we do see a lot of very strange attacks against walls that we really wouldn't have thought to do previously.
Yeah, right. We thought it's like it's a wall and then influence, but AI thought it's a kind of object of you can attack. So
how about a shoulder hit at Q8? Oh, something lighter.
In here or here?
I think
this one. That's actually a good point. So this one is, I think it's one of the best moves. Something like this. If I push up now, but it can maybe extend, or even just something like this. Probably still useful. Not sure. Oh, okay, but black play here this way.
Okay.
Yeah, just safe away. And then maybe now black can shoulder hit. Or maybe attach and settle.
Yeah, that right there is so difficult because, as mentioned earlier, we were always like telling people to push towards the thickness and not away.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why maybe white. Anyway, this here is really thin, so white just take care of the weakness. So also it's hard to make a good shape. Do just like this. I want that. If black pips here, maybe white wouldn't answer. Right? If white has to answer, maybe the exchange is fine.
Since black's in a pretty decent position, would it be terrible for him to just try to settle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this one would be a good idea, I think. So only concern is like maybe this might be center. So for example, if this is center, then I'm worried that it's maybe a little bit too close to white wall. And this might be okay, or maybe black can also jump out.
So it looks like instead we are actually going to go ahead and poke.
Right, just pick here. So your white has to connect. So actually black doesn't want to play something around here, but because it's not really worthwhile. Even if white can make some territory, it's small. It will be. So but let's play here. So
maybe just looking for shape.
So black can still make a good shape like this, and then attach and settle here on the side. So anyway, it's already hard for white.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like a lot of the game has been very hard for white. Maybe
looks like white should play around here, so that if otherwise black can also extend here or jump here. So actually, black can attack this white group, but this is too slow, isn't it?
It looks like it,
so maybe white should play something like this, and black wouldn't do this way because it's another fight and black doesn't need to.
So black doesn't need to, but does black want to?
Yeah, you mean black want to fight?
I mean, he has been a little bit aggressive for a lot of the game.
That's right. But now, black is already winning position, and okay, white just played here. Okay.
And then
it's kind of already miai, like here and
then
right, It's pretty.
It looks like the danger, one of the dangers here, is aside from the fact that this group is still in a little bit of trouble since it's now been kind of made a little bit heavy-ish.
Yeah.
It seems like
that's
we're
right.
developing more influence here between the two groups.
Yeah. It looks like okay, well, just go there. Just go here.
Okay, so he's making a shape.
So why still wants to? This is big.
Mm.
Black can just know what to do. Maybe something like this. Oh, I see. Black just exchange here.
Yeah.
Make sure. Okay, that's very practical. And maybe black can even just block here.
Mm.
So the point is, if white can push, or not. If black can exchange, probably black can cut.
Oh, black's not even trying to care about that. He's just leaving.
I see. White just connect.
Yeah. He's just going after his shape.
Yeah, right. So it's like kind of certain way and.
A lot less complicated.
Less complicated. So otherwise, I can do some like co-fight. Yeah. So for example, I can do sometimes something like this. Yeah. So this is actually a nice way.
Mm.
So actually, black doesn't need to worry about this group anymore because they are already really strong, and white's turns are actually far away, right? Okay, white just go here. Maybe black
Also been
wouldn't-
informed that black has now down to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Those of you who are on full screen, you can see the clock in the background.
Maybe black can.
Looks like we've got some idle people standing around watching their game too.
So where would you like to go if black wants to secure the corner? Josh.
I'm never entirely certain with this enclosure since I haven't really used it very much.
Yeah.
I usually try and do something here
Ah,
or
yeah,
even
yeah.
here to try to strengthen myself against the invasions.
Yeah.
Because I do not want to play something
Okay.
in here.
To be passive, do you feel like?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So actually, even if black goes here, I can do something. Not much, but if black goes here, anyway, white can maybe try to do something. Oh, I see. Just like he thought it is good enough. So.
Well, he has been leading.
Oh, okay. Right. This is the easy way for black. Actually.
Okay, so that's now territory.
Yeah, it's all black's territory. So. Yeah.
The problem is we don't really see a way that white can actually get very much more than what he currently has.
Yeah, right. So anyway, now this is really big now, more than 30 points, and then white has again like 15, 25, there's 20, 30, there's 35 around. So you can cover most of white's territory, and then black still has so many territories here.
Do Australians? Ooh, no, they have their own. They do not use the AGA rating.
No, yeah, it's too far away.
Well, I mean, technically, it's the Australian rating. So.
Yeah, right. We actually use Agatha. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Oh, okay, but let's just go here. Oh, I don't know why white didn't cut. Oh, I see. White just play here from this side. So white player still wants to help. A little bit of this one.
It's tough though because like if he just tries to develop this, then he's kind of giving this area to his opponent. So it seems like he's stuck trying to figure out which one he wants to do. That and of course being in Byoyomi time pressure is always tough to deal with. Well, for me anyway.
I guess so. Yeah, it's for everyone. I think. Now, playing around here would be good because after that, this is center again, or even black can do something like this. How to?
Yeah, tough to respond to.
Yeah, it's beautiful now. So, if you center, then black can just do it anywhere. Oh, black got
It was a
one.
little bit deeper.
Yeah. Oh, this is even better. So black can just
Go
here
straight
right
at the
away.
point, yeah.
It looks like white should answer this way.
This point. Oh, yeah, he did go ahead and attach.
Okay, so black might honey. Is there any other move? I think maybe black might honey. Now it's just like end the game now. And where's black?
After this exchange,
Mhm.
should black keep reducing this area or just keep white from coming into the area he's developing here?
You mean for black?
Yeah, for black, because it seems like there's multiple ways in still.
Yeah. So actually white can still cut. So it's hard for black to make a really big territory. So the easiest way is like just maybe jump around and actually it's just still open. So, but it's the easy way I think. Or black can just play like some end game move like this. Oh, I see. Okay. That's actually better for black because
Yeah, now I can't get in through here as
yeah,
well.
and so for example, even if white cuts, black can now answer this way,
Right.
and then nowhere to go. So even black can now then maybe play like this, or maybe here. Then it's already kind of blocked this way. So, because this is already white territory, so maybe black can exchange here now. Yeah, okay, just played it. Anyway, now the game is practically over, and it's practically nowhere for white to catch up. This will move to be alright.
I suppose one thing that's kind of important for amateurs in particular who might be watching, they might see like too much potential here, and then just try and like play a brand new stone somewhere in here to try to get rid of it.
Yeah, they tried.
When, as you've been like just naturally pointing out, you don't have to do that. You can go in safely, connected this way.
That's right.
You mentioned how you can safely go in this way.
Yeah, that's right.
When all too often we do see this from.
Yeah, that's right. So usually you'd better just play from your side. So you have a stones already, so you can actually go from your side, so you don't have to go too far.
Right.
Or you can just go like, for example, this one. I think it's still okay because after that you can maybe go attach here, and you can also make some territory over there. And if you are behind, maybe you can also think about this, but black doesn't have to. Black can also play something like this in center, but maybe it's not urgent. So, I see.
Black is defending.
It's really easy, safe way. So I thought about this, but let's make sure that there's nothing. And, it's really safe. So for white, maybe usually like second line and the game is big, so I can think about playing here or playing like this. If white goes, black can either push or go. So
Oh, we're actually getting into a ko?
oh, I see. I just cut there now. But actually, probably black has more cost rates, right? So this they're
Against-
all,
against the
black's cost rate. So since white started call, white has to win the call. And okay. Yeah. White has some cost rate here, and white can try to make some cost rate this area, but nothing else, right? Okay, black just cut here first, and then take it out. And then one needs to do something here, right? But one needs to be careful because if white goes here, actually dead.
Okay, White's trying to push in as a
Oh,
threat.
here. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, black doesn't have to answer, but since black's winning, black. I wouldn't answer because it's bad exchange. Oh, it's also big. But it's like. Yeah, then black still has something. It's each way, I think. Oh, black does answer. Okay, he's winning, so he doesn't need to worry that much. Well, maybe he wants white to make a bad exchange in the corner, then he can just like, oh I see, he can just like give away.
Okay, and for those of you who are curious, since they are both into Byoyomi, do you want to point out that Byoyomi is 40 seconds, 3 periods each?
Yeah, right.
And as of right now, they seem to both have full.
Oh, there are so many AJ. Oh? Oh, I see. Oh, why play here then? Yeah, that's why. Okay. So that's not really a center because now they're all safe. I think white might resign soon. Yeah. Maybe just good time to resign. So 18, 20. White has been more than 30 points now. But that's
So
already
did not
30
end the
points.
code.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It said, yeah, kept going. You can see
okay.
here.
Okay, yeah. Oh, where did black go?
Oh, he connected and then, okay, I'm sorry, I got the order
Oh,
wrong.
I see, right, yeah. So I think white just attack here and then connect. And then take out. Oh, black didn't go. Black just go here.
He is ahead after all, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a few more points. Why did the stronger player end up as black? Because these are even games, which means...
Yeah, it's even games and then the computer decides yeah, black and white. So, oh, I see, even like this. Okay, black doesn't... I think
he's
black
pushing.
doesn't have to, but okay, he's fighting. Oh, okay, it's even better. Actually, white, it's really... White is really behind. So I think white is losing by maybe more than 30 points now. Quite bad.
Blame the count now.
So that's about 35 points. 12, 16, 20. White has 35 points. So
Okay, did end the count.
yeah, so place. Yeah, you're winning more than 35 points now. So
Seems like a very big lead.
yeah. So because since black was already lead, but after that still. Yeah.
It's continuing endgame, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, like they both are in Byoyomi, so they just keep on playing. So when you are in Byoyomi, it's hard to calculate, and then sometimes you don't know if you're winning or losing. But this game, that's not the case. But still, one wants to keep going.
Yes, the stones are glass. They're
Yeah. B2 instead of B3. Oh, I see. Someone asked about this. Yeah.
Wow. Problem there is you.
Oh,
can-
I mean, actually, ask this one.
Oh, okay.
That one is for black and white.
I mean, you
yeah,
can,
yeah.
but-
Yeah, so
Either
after
way,
that,
no one's really getting
yeah, that's
territory
right.
there.
So then black can actually make it a call later on. Yeah, white. This is actually a better way, better exchange.
That's true. Younggil stones are also nice.
You can just want. Oh, yeah. black honey? I think
Looks
so.
like it.
Yeah. So even if I touch it.
Oh, you did honey. Okay. Then extend.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to. Sorry, what? What are your favorite kind of stones? They wish to know.
I like the shell stones, but just like I like, but the glass stone is just okay. Yeah, it's, but yeah, but since I'm from Korea, then we don't use Younggil stone, so it's a bit awkward when I play. So I just like glass stones. What about you?
I've only had a chance to play on shell once.
Shell ones. Oh, okay.
The set I have at home is glass, which is okay.
Yeah.
A little bit on the thin side. I think they might even be a bit thinner than the ones that we're using here, unfortunately. But they're really
no
nice.
problem. Yeah, it's true.
One thing I do like about the Younggil stones, though, is especially for teaching purposes. It makes it easier to show variations
right.
because you could just like flip over
That's
the
right,
stone,
right. Yeah, that's
and it shows up easier.
That's right. That's one. Yeah. That's a good point. So, this is nice Tetsuji anyway. Nice. So just keep on trying. So this is big.
Oh, you can hear the people in the background. I'm sorry about that. Usually it doesn't really pick up very well. The microphone that we're using is really, really good at just like isolating the sound that's coming directly in front of it.
Yeah.
The reason why you're hearing more audio is because a lot of games are getting finished, so people are like walking back and forth now. Unfortunately, I can't really control all of that so much right now.
Yeah. Actually, Black doesn't have to go, but because he's winning, just play here and maybe shall we like just finish now, or should we do up to the end?
I would. Did we not play something? Oh,
Okay,
Black
just
extended.
go, yeah.
Okay. Well, you've pretty well gone over how far ahead Black is in the game. Some people would like to see all of the
the
end game point. Yeah. For some people, not gonna say who, it is their weakest area of the game.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, they can learn the end game. This game. What can I maybe do this one? Oh, I can cut here instead of testing. Stone.
His friend has Korean stones that glow purple.
Some glass stones, like especially thin one. Then with the light, you can see it's like kind of purple color.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it right? Yeah. But
I haven't seen that before.
Usually thin one, right?
Yeah.
But this one maybe just too thick. I think. Yeah. So usually the black stones is a bit thin because it's not thick enough. So the light can come in. Anyway, now what just answered here. This is a good exchange. Otherwise, I can actually go here. So where is the next big move? Let's see. Oh, okay, black just play there. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea because otherwise I can exchange here and then
take the stone. Yeah.
So let's just take this way. Okay, good. And then go here. That's alright. Black has to answer.
That's an interesting idea. To go along with the glowing stones, Nutler said it would be really good to have a transparent board over a light box. So you're kind of putting on a light show with ghost stones.
I can think what. Oh, where did Y go? I mean,
Black Bush,
before,
answered, and then
after this exchange, it's my turn. Oh, I see.
Oh, he dropped down there. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually bigger. So this one is actually as you can see, it's a center, double center in the game. So
Yeah.
it's like it's more important. So it's like
you have to protect,
black got 4 points. So
That's huge.
huge. Now black is winning by so many points.
Yeah, I didn't actually expect when this group was created for so many points to go towards it.
So because Zhou Wei, he's like kind of like number 1 in Australia at the moment. So he's doing really well, quite well in the center and the game.
And I do like how his play over there actually like helped the influence that he had over here actually create the points. Like you can kind of see like everything being used together, which is always nice to see.
That's right. So here, and this is also big. Not really big, but just center for black. So don't like go here. Anyway, now black is winning by so many. Let's see.
So it looks like neither player has actually lost a Byoyomi period yet.
Okay, resigned. Okay, white resigned. Eventually, we also win. But anyway, in the opening, when black goes here, white can just extend, and it would have been still a good. Still maybe slightly better for black, I feel like, because this one cannot be a good choice. So it's already hard. But anyway, somehow, this one looks like it's a good move. So it's okay. So anyway, after this fighting, it's quite hard. But I think the last chance for white is like at this point, white could just block, and compared to the actual game, like actually black has to leave. Oh, can black try to capture? Even if black can do it, it's really different because white can get this much.
It's now more of a sacrifice.
And also I don't think black can capture white stones that easily without any trouble. Maybe black can do it, but black can't do. So if black has to go, then white can just go here. It's like really much better. So really more than one move difference, I think.
And then before that, instead of connecting, you still recommend that white should have extended?
White should extend, White should just extend. But it's already not as good as just extending, because this one, it's not...
A little bit too slow.
Too slow. It's small,
That's actually an interesting question. It kind of goes back to the very beginning of the game. You can see Mr. Captain Picard asked, why did white approach on the inside in the beginning of the game?
That's actually just...
I guess he's referring to instead of either outside approach or taking away the extension.
It's usually this is more common, but this is still like it's a wider side, but still white has like enough space to extend, so it's not a problem. This is more common, but it's not bad. You can still play. But after that, this one is probably
a little
not
strange.
the best. So I should choose the other just in case other moves. So this one, like from the textbook, this one is right, but in the real game you can still play. But this one is a really safe way, but sometimes wrong. But in this case, because it's far away, you can still play.
I see. Well, so both players are gone. Can't really thank them, but do appreciate both of them playing. They played a very good game. Thank you for joining me today, going over the game. I love seeing your commentary and your variations.
Thank you very much, Josh, and thank you very much for listening and watching the game.
And I hope everyone who tuned in today as well also enjoyed both his commentary as well as the game itself. Hope you guys had a great time. All right, take care, everybody.
Okay, thank you very much.